CMSportsNet presents Season Lost, High School Lacrosse 2020, brought to you by Carroll Lynx. We have with us today Steve DeFeo, head coach of Westminster High School Lacrosse team, and Logan Covey and Connor Covey. Connor's a midfielder. Logan is a goalie. Hey guys, and right off the bat, and that's why we named it Season Lost. Could you talk about how the COVID virus affected you guys? I know it's a broad question, but it's a broad topic. Steve, go with you first.
Oh, Mike, great to see you. Sure. Well, personally, it's affected a lot of things, family-wise, personal-wise, work-wise, and obviously our season, with being lost this year and not being able to see the players play through this season, was a definite disappointment that occurred this year.
All right. How about you, Logan?
Yeah, for sure. For me, it being my last year of high school, missing school in the classrooms and now we're online, that's difficult. You can't be with your friends anymore. And then now lacrosse, you're not playing lacrosse anymore. You're home. You're not with your buddies anymore playing the game you love. Just big bummer for us.
All right. Connor?
Yeah, so piggybacking off what Logan said, it sucks that we lost all of his senior activities and we can't do anything other than sit at home and play with my brother. But the games and the sporting events are a small portion of the season. People don't see what goes on in the all season with the brothers come together, practicing in the gym, in another facility, getting better. Then you come into the season looking forward to a good season, getting ready to win some games, and it's just cut off, and you can't see your brothers every day. There's a bummer not having that.
Hey, Steve, talk about how you've kept in contact with the players, or have you kept in contact with the players since the season ended?
Yeah, sure. So I've called several of the players, majority of the team, and we did a Zoom session one time. And in addition, I've sent a couple emails out to the guys.
All right, and have they responded well, or is it basically season's over, we move on? How the guys handled it?
That's a great question. Actually, I've been very impressed with the way the guys have handled the situation. They're very mature. They all seem to understand this is all for a big cause, to save lives and so forth out there. So they've handled it very well, very maturely.
All right. How about your juniors? Because this is a big year for juniors as far as recruiting and these summer tournaments. What are you doing with those guys? How are you approaching it with them?
So as far as that goes, right now, things are kind of on a standstill. We don't know what lies ahead. So most of those guys are going through club ball with what's going on with that. We have looked into several tournaments that are going on. We're prepping for one in particular, which is actually called a season. Get your season back is what it's called. So that's going to be hopefully going on in July. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see both Connor and Logan play in that. If they hold a tournament, we just don't know. So now, as far as the younger guys go, they're going to proceed hopefully through their club program, like I said. But even that is getting pushed off. From what I'm hearing is the club programs are pushing off towards, a little bit later in summer too, just to kind of see where everything's heading.
All right. Hey, Connor and Logan, you guys are both headed to college. How are you staying in shape, and how are you approaching the summer?
Staying in shape. We're going off to college, so we gotta walk in the backyard because no fields are open. I know Westminster got their goals up, but I know we got a good goal in the backyard, and my older brother's home from school and everything, so he got us training and got us doing his college workout. Then my college also sent their workout. They have holding for everyone, so we doing that training schedule. And we're working on the eating habits, eating all healthy foods, staying away from the donuts and the junk foods. And
Good Good luck.
Walking on a good eating habit and keep the legs moving, keep the sticks in the hands.
How about you, Logan? Any difference?
Same thing. Just try to run a lot, keep in shape, and then keep the lacrosse skills in good high D1 talent level. So we've been in the backyard walking almost every day, trying to compete and keep on playing the game we love.
All right, and where are you guys both going to school? You going to the same school, right?
Yeah, we're going to the same school. It's called Marist up in New York.
Marist College.
Alrighty, and have you heard from those guys about fall ball, when you will start that, or is that kind of up in the air too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's up in the air. We haven't heard anything about fall ball that much right now.
All right. Hey, and Steve, how do you plan for next season? I mean, I know it's way down the road, but still, you got to make some kind of plans. Have you heard from the school, Carroll County? Do they have any special plans for the upcoming season? Even football. I mean, what's going on?
So there's been some dialogue out there. Honestly, as you said, with our season being so far away, we start March 1st. Hopefully with lacrosse, we'll have some time for that. Obviously being affected now, our season, was lost. And so we have time to prepare, ahead of time. So it's mostly just keeping in touch with the guys, looking at what's ahead. Basically just looking at what planning wise, as far as like how you want to conduct your practices and so forth. So there's plenty of time for all that. We'll have, hopefully, this will pass and we'll be able to get back to our senior led workouts, going back to that type of thing, in the winter time. But, otherwise, this year looks like it's going to be a period of time where hopefully, we'll be able to pick up some tournaments, not me, personally picking up, but the kids will be able to pick up some tournaments and get some experience playing that way.
Hey, you've seen those face shields that they wear in the NFL, and I've seen some guys wear them in lacrosse. Will we see more of those in the sport next year to possibly cut down on this? Is that a possibility?
Whoa, that's way above my my knowledge here. That's an interesting. So I don't know. Have you heard anything on that?
Not all, but I can see it coming down the road. I mean, there's going to be some things that have to be done. I mean, I'm pretty sure they will continue to emphasize the social distancing thing, if they can. But lacrosse is a contact sport, so I can see that happening in the NFL with the face shields. So I assume it might filter down to high school lacrosse. I can see that happening.
That's interesting.
Who did you think was going to be very good this year? And this is for all three of you guys. What teams in Carroll County do you think were going to be very good? And then let's go outside of Carroll County. Who's going to be your toughest opponents to defend your state title?
Yeah, for sure. I know Northern Carroll County was going to be good. They didn't lose that many guys. So the whole offense was going to come back. That they were going to compete real well. And same with Urbana. Urbana had a couple of D1 kids on the team that I feel like they were going to be real good. And then in county, obviously Westminster, we were going to be real good. And then I feel like Century and Liberty were going to be the top two, like competing against us for sure.
How about you, Connor? Who you think was going to be pretty good this year coming up?
Yeah, going off what Logan said, the Carroll County team, Northern Carroll County, yeah, they're going to be good. Urbana, Lingana, because they've been in the playoffs the past 4 years, how long we've been playing them. Then Towson, I feel like Towson was going to be up there. They had some returning players that were really good. And in county, yeah, Century, Liberty, and Manval. Manval had a couple people coming back. I know the Bourne twins were there. Kyle Trump was there, so they had some good players.
Right. All right, and Steve, how about outside the county? Who do you think is going to be pretty good?
Well, I think both those guys covered it really well. Northern Calvert, as Logan alluded to, was going to be stacked. They were bringing back a lot of their guys coming back. Urbana was also extremely strong. as far as that goes. Towson is always in the playoffs as well. I would also say Marriott's Ridge would be in the thick of things. So there'd be a number of teams. Centennial was also another team that also is there as well. So there's a number of teams out there. Don't want to discount anybody.
And Steve, where were you guys at? What were your strengths? What were your weaknesses? I know you weren't out there very long, but what did you see in your 2020 team?
Yeah. Well, fortunately, we got a chance to have about, what would you guys say, 11 days together or so. And we got to be in a tournament down at South River High School. That was good for us. And I felt like we were developing as a team. Every year is different. Luckily, we had these two guys coming back, and we had 12 other seniors and some other young, talented players. And I just felt like we were just beginning to come together as a team. And I think that we would have been right in the thick of things, challenging some of those other teams that were just mentioned a little bit ago, coming up towards the end of the season. So it's a huge disappointment that that wasn't able to be played out.
Well, Logan and Connor, how did you guys feel about not being able to defend that winning streak? And where does it go back to? 2017? How long has it been? And, I know you guys didn't want to lose and ruin it, but you didn't get a chance to defend it either.
Yeah, no, like all my buddies over at Westminster been talking about, like, yes, let's keep defending this streak, 37 games. Let's get the state record. And we've all been working on that day in day out for the 12 days. That was all in our mind. Win the record, one game at a time. Then we broke it down to one day at a time. So we had to come into practice the first day, work on getting better that day, and then get better the next day, the third day, all the way up to we beat the record. I know the juniors over there holding it down. They texting on a group chat, be like, next year is another season. Let's just get this 37 games, get the state record, so that everyone wants that record.
Right. So, Steve, what do you got coming back next season?
Well, unfortunately, we lose these two guys. They've been a very important part of our program the last 3 seasons. With us, I'm going to miss them tremendously. We have some guys coming back. It's that's part of the shall I say also disappointing part of this year is that those younger guys didn't get this year to be coached. They didn't get the chance to get live play against competition. So they've missed out on an opportunity of maturing and growing into the program and that time on the field. I don't know that gets, replaced, that part of it. It's time lost. So to give you a fair evaluation, we have a lot of younger talent, but are they going to be ready for the next year? That's their challenge. They need to be working to do that. And we have good athletes, so I know they're working hard. At least they told me they're working hard to prepare for next year.
Hey, Logan and Connor. Hey, talk about pressure of playing at Westminster, and also how do you prepare the younger guys to come out and face this situation? Because right now you guys are the best team in Carroll County.
Yeah, my years at Westminster was awesome. The past 3 years, we lost one game or whatever. It was just great being at Westminster. And then for the younger guys, they had a lot to look up to with us winning 2 state championships. So they got to work hard. And I know me, Con, and the other captains, Levi Bowman and Ethan Zepp, during the winter war counts we had, it was just us guys working with the younger guys. So we're giving them all we know so they can carry it into the season to keep grinding and being better every day.
Yeah, how about you, Connor?
Yeah, what Logan said, yeah. My experience at Westminster was fantastic. I was on the varsity team for 4 years. Got playing time my freshman year, which boosted up my confidence a lot with playing with good guys like Ryan McManus, Noah Puck, all of them. And they taught me a lot of things my freshman year that I could pass on to freshmen now, like couple kids that I know that are freshmen, teaching them how to be a better lacrosse player and what not to do off the field, what to do on the field, and keep them going. And yeah, and keep passing down. I know my buddy Evan, he's been teaching kids around Carroll County how to be a better lacrosse player, and people in Westminster to be better, and teaching them skills that he knows also.
Hey guys, you're both seniors. Anything you would like to say to your coach here before we say goodbye?
Oh yeah, for sure. I want to say thank you, Coach DeFeo, and like during my years at Westminster, it was just awesome having you there every day, teaching everything that you knew, passing down to me, making me a better lacrosse player, but most of all, a better like leader and a person off the field, because lacrosse is just maybe 2 hours of your day. So what are you doing with the other hours off the field? And Coach DeFeo taught you how to go off the field and be a better person in off the field, because like every day and every hour of your day. So like him being there, just teaching you being a better guy off the field was the most important to me during my years at Westminster.
And how about you, Connor?
Yeah. I especially want to thank Coach DeFeo for all he has done past 4 years, and other coaches, Coach Johnson, Coach Stiz, Coach Tully Alford, Coach Jim McCain, and Coach Ben. Well, 2 character coaches, Coach Johnson and Ben. They were extremely important throughout my 4 years, teaching me how to be a good person off the field. And Coach DeFeo always pushed me to be a better lacrosse player and not do the goofy stuff on the field that can lead to flags and take goals away. And I know, like, I had couple incidents on the field. It's like, you can't do that. Like, the refs are going to be targeting you. You can't be doing that. So I had to cut that stuff down. And it was great just playing for Coach DeFeo and the whole coaching staff. It taught me a lot throughout my 4 years. And I can't wait to carry it on to next year when I'm in college and come back and look at what Coach DeFeo is doing with the Westminster program. Because I know he got a lot of great things.
Coach, anything you'd like to say to these 2 young men, and just talk a little bit about your future plans at Westminster High School?
Sure. So these guys surely know how I feel about them. I love these guys. They're awesome. They're in the history books at Westminster High School. We wouldn't have been as successful without them, and I just appreciate all the effort they put into it. You know, these guys here, they eat, breathe, and sleep lacrosse. Plus, they have an older brother, Tyler, as well. But there's another younger Covey coming who wasn't mentioned. His name's Brady, and he was one of the 9th graders that would have been on the team this year. He was selected to be on our team, and he's a young attackman, so he's one of the guys. So we're fortunate that he's got 3 older brothers working with him at home. So you can imagine what their house is like, you know, with the bounce back, the goals. You know, their mom and dad deserve all kinds of credit for these guys for what they're doing. But these guys are hard workers. They would have been successful no matter what. And I can't wait to watch what they do in college. They have a very, very bright future. I enjoy watching them play. They're a lot of fun off the field as well as on the field. They're just an exceptional talent.
All righty. Hey, guys, thanks for coming out this evening. I feel for you seniors, because that's a tough loss to do this in your final year. But hey, you guys had a nice run at the high school. You know what it takes to win, both on and off the field, and that's a credit to your coach. And hey, good luck next season, Steve. Good luck to you, and thanks to everyone out there who's watching the show and at Sportsnet. We'll see you.
Thank you. Appreciate you having us on.
Thank
you
you
for having us on.
All righty. Take care, guys.